As Israeli military battles Hamas militants in Gaza, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to keep fighting until Hamas is destroyed.
This is just the latest from Prime Minister Netanyahu as he defies global calls for a ceasefire. NBC's Josh Lederman reports from Israel.
The Gaza Strip is reeling from one of the deadliest stretches of the war so far, with some 250 Palestinians killed in a 24-hour period, according to the Hamas-run Palestinian Health Ministry. And among them are at least 70 people who died in an airstrike on the Al-Maghazi refugee camp in central Gaza. The Israelis, too, have been suffering a large number of casualties. At least 17 IDF troops were killed just since Friday, according to Israel's military. And the fighting has been ongoing. Just within the last few hours, we have been hearing the explosions here in southern Israel of additional rockets from Gaza being launched into Israel, intercepted by the Iron Dome system. And it comes as Prime Minister Netanyahu is really under a lot of pressure right now to change course in this war, not only from aid groups and foreign countries that are demanding an immediate ceasefire, but also from the families of those some 100 plus families of hostages who are believed to be still held in the Gaza Strip. Some of those relatives heckled the Prime Minister as he spoke in Israeli parliament. Last night, they shouted "now" and held up signs saying, "What if this was your daughter?" And the Prime Minister has been fairly defiant in the face of those calls for some type of shift. He paid a secret wartime visit to Gaza yesterday, met with troops there, where he said, for anyone calling for an end to this war, it's not going to happen. Israel must fight until the very end. And in one reminder of just the clear risk of this war spiraling across the region, Iran says that Israel killed a senior Revolutionary Guard official in Syria over the last 48 hours or so. Iran now threatening to retaliate against Israel. Josh Lederman, NBC News, Sderot, Israel.
Iraq's government has condemned an overnight U.S. airstrike on its military that Iraq says killed one serviceman and injured 18 others.
Iraqi officials said the retaliatory airstrikes targeted headquarters of the Iraqi armed group Kataib Hezbollah, just south of Baghdad. The retaliatory U.S. airstrikes followed a drone attack earlier in the day by Iran-aligned militants that critically injured one U.S. service member and injured two others. The U.S. has 2,500 troops in Iraq on a mission it says aims to advise and assist local forces trying to prevent a resurgence of Islamic State.